Yurt was good. So I saw this title and thumbnail and I was like, how is this even going to happen? And just the pure intrigue of such has brought me here. So I don't even know how this would be tackled.
I am a girl.
I would imagine. Oh, okay. So they're not even going to do the video right now. That's interesting. So I would imagine it's a voice actor. Hold on.
I am a girl.
I am a girl.
I wouldn't be shocked if they threw him up front. Hold on.
I am a girl.
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 I am a girl. I am a girl.
Yeah, I feel like it got progressively better. I think he was the first one. If I had to guess. I think it's the one in the middle.
I'm Claire. I'm from Huntington Beach.
I don't know how he kills this. Already the height. Not to say that the girl on the right isn't around his height, but to say like everything, like smell, structure, like just general nuance. I feel like intuition is like your raps. Like it's really like he's first out for sure.
I'm Casey. I'm 18 and I'm from Los Angeles, California.
My name is Natalie, but you can call me Nat. I am from Washington. I recently moved here for work, but yeah.
For the most part, my technique coming in was like a more masculine take on it, because if I was too girly, then it would be too obvious.
Interesting, because he sounded shaky if I had to be critiquing, but he did kind of kill that shit. I feel like they didn't like immediately suss him out, or like all immediately suss him out. Also standing so far away.
My technique coming in was like a more mascuin take on it, because if I was too girly, then it would be too obvious.
What's everyone wearing?
Good luck,
I'm
brother.
wearing Levi's, a like bodysuit, and then dunks, and a little cardigan too.
I'm wearing like a purple skirt and like a white off the shoulder top kind of.
We're all very cute girly girls.
What's everyone's shoe size?
Ooh, I'm a size 10.
10?
Yeah, 10 in women.
I feel like they like get him in
5'10".
immediately.
Oh yeah, so that makes sense.
Wearing size 7.5. I think it's pretty average for girls, I guess. I'm like 5'3".
I could not tell you a size. That's crazy.
Size like 5.
It'd be
I'm
raps.
6
It'd be
foot,
raps.
and I have a shoe size of 9. So
I like how we all just started
Crazy.
sharing our height.
Going last is what you have to do in those kind of situations. I guess they're going
Can I
in
ask you
order, but you can see like they're kind of all hovering around each other, you know.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
I feel like a laugh is hard too.
What's like your biggest insecurity?
Laughing was a big thing for me. They were laughing a ton, and I was trying to like, it just didn't work out. So yeah, I was trying my best.
I believe him. He seems very cool.
I think the biggest
This
thing
was
for me
good
is
casting for
acne.
him.
I have it on my face and my back,
They did
and
a good
it's
job.
pretty bad, especially when I want to go to the beach.
I have a.
All very quiet for him. That sucks. I feel like they're sniffing it for sure.
I have another question. What's your like usual go-to style?
Urban, like comfy style. I'm not super fancy as a person, so yeah.
Whatever is currently in style, I try to stick to that.
Yeah,
for the
that's how
most
I
part.
feel too. I mean, I try to keep mine just like timeless.
Again, they're all like, I feel like very fashion conscious, like a good luck brother,
timeless,
you
like
know?
pieces that
Yeah.
like keeping it timeless.
Very practical. I was a horse girl.
I can relate to that. I have horses back in Washington, so yeah.
Oh my gosh.
One of
I
them's
love
name is
that.
Scooby Doo. It's great. Yeah,
I love
he's
that.
adorable.
I assembled like a speech for certain questions, but there were certain
Interesting.
questions that were just completely off what they were like off the page. Like
Like, I would have no idea how to game plan that. I was like, really, like, it's
the
crazy.
horses thing. I just jumped in as soon as I could. I'm like, yeah, I have
Right,
horses.
and I sense that.
I don't have
1,000,000%.
horses.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be awesome.
Casey's voice is kind of high, so it
Yeah.
did.
I was thinking the
make me a
same
little
thing. I was
suspect.
like, if anyone's blending with his voice most, I feel like
I'm like,
it'd
she
be her.
kind of sounds like a princess from a Disney movie, and that doesn't just happen.
Right,
I wanted
yeah.
to be an obstetrician gynecologist,
Oh.
and then I got
Again, they're all like so close to each other, all hovering. They're all kind of like, I feel like catching an energy.
UCLA into
and
chemistry.
It's already wrapped.
and I was like, oh, we gonna switch that around to something else. I'm a stand-up comedian now, though. I don't. That's completely different than where we started.
Again, I think it's clearly
It was
him.
almost like when you know somebody's lying because they explain too much.
Hey, do you think I'm gonna win this episode? Be sure.
No.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm
do
sorry,
you think I'm
brother.
gonna win this episode? Be sure to like and subscribe, and let's get back to the video.
That's a good way to get out if you're a voice actor, like just to kind of like get your name out there is interesting. Weird. Have they always done this voting style? Interesting. I feel like they don't normally vote like that. Don't they normally write shit down? I guess it's, yeah, but like again, like they're gonna be bumping into each other. I feel like that's kind of what's gonna do them in too.
We will just move on to round 2 with all of you.
I have the first.
When do they ever do that? And he's gonna lead. That's crazy. I don't know. I don't know how you get out of that now. If they're voting for each other or people next to each other and then they bump into each other, like it's fucking raps. He's such a far distance from everybody. I think they're like literally, actually, like if you look, they've been like slowly squishing together.
First question.
All right, go ahead.
What was your guys' first period like?
I was just gonna ask that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, we got to get down to the nitty gritty
So-
now.
For me, I knew
Seeing
what was going on
people
because
for
I
the
read
first
like
time
the
without the
American Girl
blind
doll
feels
books and
bad.
everything.
I don't know. And then I eventually told my mom like after her. But yeah, my cousin was the first one that knew. So
Is he gonna
I was in
answer?
7th grade math class, and it was super awkward. I was basically sitting at my desk. I felt a really weird, like, sensation below my stomach, and I was really confused because they were talking about interesting stuff in health class before that point. But eventually, I just ran to the bathroom because I just didn't feel good.
Okay, there's no way one of you isn't a girl. That's crazy.
Everybody else was way too specific.
No idea about anything involving periods or anything like that.
Why would you ask the question?
So I just went with it.
Name something really
That was
specific
you're
that
done.
only a girl would get.
Guy talked to me for like 2 seconds, and then the next day I found out that he was telling everyone that I slept with him. You say yes as a woman, you're a whore. You say no as a woman, you're a prude. If you're somewhere in between, people still find a way to hate you. So
I would say like the hypervigilance required to like go places by yourself.
Yeah.
And the little things we do that I don't know if everyone knows we do. Like, oh, let me just pretend that I'm playing music in my ears when ain't no music playing.
Let me just
Or,
go on the
let me
weather
just
app.
look down on my phone. Ain't nobody even telling me that the screen be
Pause,
black.
but
It
this is all
becomes
very
normal,
prevalent.
but it really shouldn't have to be a normal to always have to feel like you have to protect yourself like a force field.
Do you guys know anyone, or like if you want to share, like that has experienced sexual assault?
I'll volunteer myself. I've came so far to be able to volunteer myself publicly, and I'm proud of myself. I've experienced sexual assault, and I think it does have a very, like, it halts your growth as far as what you feel you should be mentally as a woman. But there's a lot of emotional and spiritual things that you have to do in order to fully evolve to even volunteer yourself as Tribune to say that, acknowledge that.
Yeah, sorry, not to cut off. I can definitely back such on the flip side of said coin. It's just kind of like admitting a vulnerability, and especially because there's lots of people who don't understand circumstance, right? And like don't understand the reality of such, and by consequence ask for tons of details or like do such in an effort to not believe, you know? It's unfortunately incredibly common, I feel like, all over the place, but especially worse for their side of the coin. But still, even on this side of the coin, I could relate, you know?
The word survivor also is kind of like iffy for me, because I feel like, I survived that. Like, you know, like it's almost like I'm pitying myself. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Like survivor and like, I don't even know. Like it's.
Damn. Yeah.
I made it past one round. That's what I came in here to do today. I'm actually happy that I was the first one voted out. So
Yeah.
Okay, to go a little bit
That's
deeper,
rough.
because I need to figure out who the mole is.
Go deep.
How do you guys feel about abortion?
Life for myself, just because I don't know, it's
Rubbing
scary to
mic.
go through just a medical procedure.
If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. If you
Yeah.
do want to get an abortion, like you do. Like it's fine. Like
Precisely,
that's
yeah.
the whole point of pro-choice, I feel like.
Everything we've been doing has been defying humanity to this point, whether it be skyscrapers, etc. To not have the opportunity for, like, say, heating in your home is just silly.
It shouldn't be the ones deciding. So
Exactly. Who's
Precisely.
like a good like role model that you have, like a woman role model?
my go-to person is my dad. Like, he is everything to me, and he has taught me what it is to be an upstanding person in society and to respect everyone. So I just,
Wow.
Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Okay, I'm
That's
suspicious
crazy.
of somebody.
Okay, go
And I
for
have
it.
a reason. Hania?
What's up?
So you were quiet during the abortion topic, and I just like you've been kind of really talkative recently, so like that kind of like red flagged me a little bit.
I feel like it's my body and it's my choice. So the whole conversation, when I debate about it, it does get me a little triggered. So I usually refrain from heavily like impactful, like my opinion of what I
Interesting.
have to say about it.
That's
But I
understandable.
ain't mad at you though, girl. Sure. What is the metal U-shaped thing in your bra? Do you know what that's called?
I don't know what that's called.
Interesting.
I do not.
The underwire?
Yeah, the underwire
Oh,
in
the
your bra.
underwire. I thought you meant something
Yeah,
else. 'cause
like,
that's
come on
like
now.
on both cups.
If I know things,
Ooh,
it's
oh
right.
my gosh, so real.
Yep.
So real. Mustache sweat.
I think she might have just snaked herself out of bread. Straight up. God, she's gunning for her, I feel like.
When Hania asked the question about underwire on the bra, I didn't know the answer, so I was like, okay, they're gonna vote me out. I knew it.
Turns red, the mole is still in the box, and they win the cash prize for themselves. If the box turns green, you four have correctly voted out the mole, and will share the
But
cash
today,
prize.
obviously, yeah, we as the audience already know.
Green. Box turns green.
They have to be told. That's crazy. I don't think those are that good. Oh, he was like so ready. That's so funny.
That looks like he was in like High School Musical or something,
That's funny.
like Camp Rock. So when I opened my eyes and saw Zac Efron, I was like, okay, you got me.
No.
I am flabbergasted. Wait,
No,
Did he ask a period question?
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly
Being 6'4", I felt like I was already out of my element, so I had to like go in there
I
and try
agree.
to be somebody that I'm not.